Hey everyone, let's start the live stream. We have some high level updates for this week, but before we start, I'll have some other updates we'll go through and then we'll jump into the high level updates. I just wait for everyone to join from the school group and I see more and more viewers are joining. So let's start with some other updates first. I have some news on the school group. So I finally rolled out different tiers for the school group. So if you are not a member yet, there's a URL in the video description that's going to lead you to my about page. So this is my free school community. I talk about meta ads and high level basics. This is the about page that you will see. Some testimonials, some previous examples, but I'm working on updating this about page. I'm going to add a video to explain everything and then show what's inside. But I'll do the same now. So once you join, there are going to be multiple plans you can join. So for the standard plan that's free, you don't need to pay, and then you'll have access to the basic courses, basic methods, basic high level strategies, and then access to the community. So we have over 500 members, regular posts, regular calls, live calls that you can join, ask your questions. So that's going to be the first benefit. And then the second plan is the premium plan, which is $29 per month. This is going to give you access to the advanced courses and also access to the free high level sub account. So only for $29 you get a free sub account. I think that's a good bonus. But if you want more, on the VIP plan, I'm giving away 2 sub accounts, only $49 per month. And then you also get access to the live Q&As. There are more live Q&As in the group. You also get a free one-on-one onboarding call and then chat support on WhatsApp and school. You can text me anytime and I respond to any questions. So to show, for example, the classroom, how it looks for the members, let's go to the classroom. And if you are on the standard free tier, you are going to have access to rewatch these weekly live calls as well as access to the basic strategies. So a basic high level course, a basic meta ads course, for example, starting with your business manager setup, pixel setup, designing, naming your ads, tracking the main KPIs, and setting up your first campaign. And then everything else is going to be only available if you are on the premium tier or up. So then you are going to unlock the rest of the courses, but also everything's free for the affiliates. So if you are an affiliate, then you'll have free access to everything. And then to become an affiliate, you can actually sign up with high level. There's a URL in the video description as well. You'll get a 14-day free trial to high level and then free access to this group as well. And then for the course, for example, today at 5 p.m., I have a Fix Your Ads Q&A, and it's only available for the VIP members. So there are some other benefits if you upgrade. But as I said, everything's free for the affiliates. All right, so next, I wanted to give maybe tease the upcoming live call tomorrow. Coming up the same time on Friday, I'm going to make a live call on how agencies are making 10K per month with high level. And this just happened a couple of days ago when I was working for a client. I was doing some competitor research. It was a local accounting firm. And then as I did the competitor research, I noticed that they use the same landing page, the same funnel, the same automation, the same follow-ups, only basically only the business name and the logo was switched. And then this is a common strategy with high-level agencies that you pick a niche and then just duplicate the whole business and then you resell the same package for $2,000 to $3,000 monthly for a good retainer, and then basically you just copy and paste the business. So tomorrow we'll go over that. I think it's going to be helpful. And then if you are starting out, that's something you can follow. So make sure to check my YouTube account, and then you will be able to see these under the live calls. So I'm excited to show you guys this. And then the high level basic course is ready. That's in the school group. And I have some new meta strategies coming. So I'll make some more live calls, but only focused on meta ads. For example, the new Andromeda updates, the new creative updates, how Meta is going to manage the creatives with the latest updates and how you can comply best to get the best results. And then I'm also adding more high level bonuses if you sign up with my link. I'm working on a new landing page where I'll list all the bonuses. So once it's ready, I'll show you on the call. So that's what's coming in the next couple of days. Mm, and I'll do more live calls in the future. So at least 2 per week, but I'm aiming to go up to 5 per week, so almost every day. And then we are going to have high level updates, meta updates, and maybe some live funnel building. So let me know what you want to see in the live chat. If you want to see meta strategies, high level updates, or some live funnel building inside high level, or live ad management, for example. It's also something we can do. And then also, if you have any questions, just feel free to drop them in the chat on the YouTube live. And then let's jump into the latest updates for high level this week. We have the conversation AI updates, and this is going to fix the auto follow-up. So previously, the conversation AI did the auto follow-ups, but even when it didn't really have to. For example, we had a disqualified lead or someone who was not interested, and it still kept following up. So now it would avoid the unnecessary and excessive follow ups. So with this update, the bot is going to become context aware and is going to analyze the entire conversations, the responses, the tone that they were responding, and if they are disqualified or really not interested, it's not going to follow up. So it's an important update for the conversation AI. If someone says, stop, I don't want to receive any more messages, then we should respect that and not send any more follow ups. So for this to activate, there's no additional setup required. You just need to enable the auto follow up, and this will work by default for all your bots. And now it's going to evaluate the conversation's tone, intent, and context before making any decision and executing a follow up. So it's going to be an important update. Second update we have is the improved undo redo experience in the page builder. So if you are regularly building funnels inside high level and you want to maybe change a color or remove something that you added, sometimes the undo and redo buttons did not work perfectly well. So the main change with this update is now it's going to be all funnel wide. It's going to make the editing smoother and faster, and it's basically going to track changes across everywhere in the funnel. So it could be change of a font, change inside a form, on a pop-up, any pop-up changes, everything that previously was not tracked. So any global settings, typography, even the tracking codes in the header, for example, and then main pages, pop-ups. So, and then it's also cool because once you make a change for the pop-up and then you start undoing or redoing a change, it's automatically going to open the pop-up so you can see that the changes are happening. And I think it's going to be important. And I have a video here showing that if you click the undo button that's related to a pop-up, then it's going to show it automatically, and then you see what changes are happening. So I'll keep it playing, but I think it's a cool feature. It's going to make sure that you don't miss everything, and then you can be confident that every change is going to be tracked and you won't miss anything. We also have some SEO updates now, finally, even for external websites that were not built in high level or hosted inside high level. Now, even those can be analyzed and then fixed with the SEO add-on. So for this, you can now install the SEO pixel script on any website. And then once the pixel is installed, you can start seeing the AI-powered SEO recommendations. And then, as with the same as the high-level sites, you can fix the SEO issues, including the titles, meta descriptions, missing image alt texts, and then the keywords as well. So to start using this, you need to go to the SEO app and then go to the AI recommendations tab. And then first you have to install the pixel. So if it's not installed, there's going to be a code and then an easy tutorial, step-by-step guide on how you can install the SEO app. And now you'll be able to get consistent SEO insights and then AI recommendations for your sites. I have some images showing how you can install the SEO pixel and then how it's going to look like once you are inside and start using this. And then as every week, we also have some new templates. New website templates were published. We have 3 new funnel templates that we can check, more email templates, more social, Google Ad templates, and then we have a new snapshot that I always like to review. This week we have home services for a construction company. So here's an image on the website, the funnel, the calendar that's coming with the new snapshot. Here are the ad examples. Here are the pop-ups that you have. So if you want to test the snapshot, you can get a free trial to high level. I currently have a 14-day free trial in the link in the description, so you can test it, but we'll also take a look now. Let's see the new funnels that were published. So if I go to high level, I need to go to sites and add the new funnel. We are going to pick from the templates. So let's hit continue. And then we are going to filter by most recent. And then here are the latest templates. We have one for protein products, one for startup businesses, and then we have a real estate course. Let's actually check the protein side. So let's preview this on the desktop. And then we can, if we like it, we can just choose the template and it's going to load. Pretty nice design, supplement facts and everything. There are bundles as well. So let's choose this and then add it to our high level. And once it's loaded, it's going to take us inside the funnel. We have the AI funnel builder here, but I'll just close it because we don't want to do any main changes. Wanted to see where this button takes us, for example. Going to open the pop-up. So we have a pop-up on this page. So if you click order now, there's a get in touch with us and then a form that you can complete to order. And then you can add elements, maybe something's missing. I'm not sure if it has an email sign up at the bottom to join the email list, but if not, you can also add it from the left side. There are the order elements. And then here's the subscribe to mailing list that you can add to the site. So you can also start collecting the emails on your website. So that's the new funnel. It looks great. Let me just turn on autosave so I don't need to manually save all the time. I'm not going to publish because I have to add the URL for that. And my domain is already being used. So I'm just going to exit and then go to the next update. So a couple of weeks ago, we already discussed it. They just rolled out for high level. They rolled out the command management that was only for the Facebook page. It's inside the social planner, part of the social planner updates that are coming. But now, maybe just 2 weeks later, now we can manage the Instagram comments directly inside the social planner. So for this, you'll have to go to the marketing tab on the left side inside your sub account. And then if you have an Instagram connected, you see I have all these platforms. I have the Instagram here. And then if you go to comments, it already has the new feature highlighted. And then you can select a date to see your comments. And then you can select all comments or top comments, or you can search by a word. And then here's the Facebook page. And then we also have the Instagram page added as well. I just can't select it because I need to reconnect, but it's coming for all the other social networks as well. So if you see, for example, LinkedIn is grayed out, but it's coming soon, as well as TikTok, YouTube, Threads, Pinterest, Blue Sky. So they are adding new and new social platforms every day for the comment sections. So now it's going to be the same as the, for example, Meta Business Suite. Inside, you can directly respond to the comments. You can search by words. You can filter. And then you can also tag profiles while replying. So it's a great feature going to make social management much easier, especially once you have all the different platforms connected. And then, as I mentioned, you just need to go to marketing, social planner, and then navigate to comments. And then the last update we have is the funnel AI. So I just showed inside the funnel builder that now we have the AI option available. Last week, we went through the AI updates as well on how the funnel AI can build a website for you or a new funnel. But if you remember, we tested it and it took maybe 5 to 10 minutes to create a very simple funnel with just one prompt. And then it gets longer and longer the more complicated your prompt is or the more information you want inside your funnel. So now high level is working on the page generation speed. They enhanced it, so now they reduced the loading speed and they say it's a 2.4 times faster page generation. So now the average generation time is 1.3 minutes, down from the previous 3 minutes. So it's going to be much faster. And then they optimize the AI model strategy as well, enhance the AI context, improve the generation flow, and everything is just going to be faster, more stable, and more reliable. So I'm looking forward to seeing how the funnel AI generates the website. But this is the last high level update I selected for the week. So maybe before we end the call, we can test and see how it works. If I go back to sites and then I go to build with AI, you see it's still as a only added as a beta feature. So let's try and then see how long it takes to create a new website with the funnel AI. So you can start creating your funnel page. You can generate with AI. And then you can enter the name of your funnel. I do the same as last week. So it's going to be book a call. And then the niche is going to be finance. The goal is to book appointments. And the target audience is going to be small businesses. So I'm going to give it some additional context. We are a local accounting firm in Phoenix. Create a landing page for a finance business named Book a Call. targeting small businesses. The goal is to book appointments. Yes, and I just give it some additional info. So we are offering a free 30-minute consultation where we give suggestions on how they can reduce the taxes by 50%. And then let's see what happens once we click generate. So it should be down from the previous 3 minutes to around 1 minute. So it was thinking, planning the next moves. We have the to-dos on the left side, so it's going to decide on the layout, the sections, the overall style. I could also give it some suggestions on what colors to use. If you have a branding book, you can update and share the exact colors that you want to use. So just like with ChatGPT, the more complicated your prompt is, the better your results will be. And then it's also generating the SEO titles and descriptions. Even that's something I forgot to mention it, that maybe we can optimize for mm, financial services Phoenix. Let's optimize the SEO for that. And then it's going to work on it. So now you see it's generating the SEO. It's adding the FAQ. And then I heard a ping, so it's ready. If you've seen the website last week, you remember it looked pretty terrible. So already a huge improvement from last week. Looks pretty nice. The gradient is easy to read. Cut text is by 50%. Book your free consultation today. Here's a book my free consultation. And then it's amazing because you can share a competitor's website as well. And then you can also, for example, just talk to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to, based on this voice message that you send it, create a prompt to create this funnel. And that's going to be amazing. I think we should test it on another call. But then, yeah, because I gave it context that we are in Phoenix. Now it's saying we are a trusted accounting expert in Phoenix, decades of experience, local focus, why partner with us, success stories from our clients, some testimonials, free 30-minute session, book my free consultation, and then it's a pop-up. So it's linking to a website URL, but you can change it to a pop-up. And then inside the pop-up, for example, you can have your calendar, or you can also redirect to a URL to your calendar URL. We have the FAQ section as well. So it's much more impressive than last week. And I just barely gave it any more context. So I think it's a bit underrated now, the funnel AI. So let me know if you are using this. Let me know in the chat. But I think this is something you can manage. This is a pretty nice page. And the opportunities are basically endless. So that's the main update for this week. I won't save these changes for now. It was great to see what it can do. And then I'll be back with some new updates. I'm also going to upload this call to the school group because I'm trying to, stay organized, have all my calls in the school group so you can rewatch. You can also rewatch on my YouTube account. But inside school, I have it in the classroom. So under the weekly live calls, I have all the calls that I had this year. Starting with my first live where I have the terrible sound quality, up to the most recent ones where we had the AI funnel builder just 2 weeks ago rolled out. I'm going to add this call as well. And then if you have any other questions, just drop them in the chat. Feel free to join the free school community. Link in the description, and then also sign up to your free trial to GoHighLevel, and then I'll invite you to the school group. I'll use your same email that you sign up with to GoHighLevel. So make sure to use an email that you check frequently. And then I'll see you tomorrow on the next live call where we are going to discuss how agencies are just duplicating funnels, forms, and then how you can do the same and then make at least, I don't know, 10 to 5 to 10K per month. You can charge your clients anywhere from 1,500 to $3,000 per month. So I'll have everything explained tomorrow afternoon on the live call. Thanks for being here today, and then I'll see you tomorrow on the call.